shoulder. There's a fly. What the heck? Let me use my word. I brought this home with me. What is with this gnat fly? Sorry.
Hey guys, I am here to do my July favorites. Basically everything that I'm kind of going to be showing in this video is a lot of what I used when I was in Europe. I went to Europe at the very end of June and was there pretty much a lot of July. So that's kind of what I'm going to be showing you guys what my favorites were, because no joke, like the whole time I was there, these are the things that I just nonstop used and had with me. One of my favorites is this midi ring that I'm actually was just wearing and I just took it off. I absolutely love it. I love the little chevron. I got it at a beauty event that I went to and I absolutely love it. A lot of midi rings for some reason fall off my finger, but this one stays. I don't know why. It just stays really well. So I took this Herbal Essences Naked Dry Shampoo with me. Zero, no parabens, no colorants. Natural tapioca instantly absorbs excess oil. In any of my past videos, I talked about the hell my hair went through and all the toxins and nastiness, and I had to use a lot of like hotel shampoo and conditioners because I ran out of my own. Anyways, and a lot of times I wasn't able to shampoo my hair. Like, boom, done with this city, moving on to the next. And I was like, where's my dry shampoo? It's gone. There's nothing left. I used this entire can. An oldie but goodie, but I brought it with me because legit, this and my Coastal Scents 2 palette, which I have featured already in I think 2 favorite videos, which I would totally show again, but I feel like you guys would be so annoyed with me if I did. You guys know I love the Coastal Scents Reveal 2 palette. I do. Those are the 2 palettes I brought with me to Europe, was that palette and my good old LORAC Pro to Go. This is everything. If I had to suggest to somebody to get a palette, I would suggest this one, and I've said this for a long time. You get 2 blushes, coral and pink, and then you have this bronze, which you can use for a bronzer, which I do. I use this to contour my nose. If I need to bronze it like my décolleté, my shoulders, if I wasn't able to like self-tan and I needed to match like my face color to like my chest and body, I would use this bronze color. You get a shimmer shadow, a matte, a shimmer, and then a black and this kind of dark taupey brown color. And you can see, I use, if I ran out of liner, I can line my eyes with this in black. I can do this in brown. I would always use this color to kind of darken my crease. These I use as crease colors, and this I would use to shadow in on the eye. I have these on today. Like, I'm telling you guys, I brought this with me and used it every single day. And if you don't have highlighter, you can use this shimmer as a highlighter for your cheeks. It's an all-in-one palette. I also only brought 2 makeup brushes with me. Like I said, this was, when you go on tour, you're on tour. Like, you are going constantly. You don't have time to like do everything. I brought 2 brushes. I brought my Real Techniques multitask brush, and then I brought the Sigma Blending E25, the little small travel one. I brought these 2. I literally, every day, this was the only eyeshadow brush I used to do my eyes. And this brush was the only brush I used for contouring and blush. Clean it off, do it again. Clean it off, do it again. A lot of times for highlighters, I use my fingers anyways. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I did. I brought my Real Techniques fan brush for my highlighter. Okay. So I should have included that. It's the pink metallic. I'll put a picture in here. I brought that one as well. So those were literally the only makeup brushes I brought with me. Then for my eyebrows, I have been loving and obsessed. I can't even stress that enough with It Cosmetics Brow Powder Universal Brow Pencil. Oh my gosh, I brought this with me to Europe, and it's a universal color. Basically, however It depends on the pressure. The harder you push, the darker it will become. And I use this daily. This was my only brow pencil that I brought with me. And it has a spoolie on the other end. It usually has a cap, but I used it today, and I just grabbed it and didn't bring the cap. Another IT Cosmetics is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I brought this with me for my under eye concealer. It is the only under eye concealer I brought. I brought my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but I use that for all of my covering my skin imperfections and all that fun stuff. But I use this under my eyes, and this is my all-time favorite under eye concealer. It just makes my under eyes look so dewy, and that's what I love. It does. Your under eyes don't look dry and kind of cracked and fine lines and little nastiness. This is amazing stuff. Then next, I know I just threw everything in a box, you guys, that I literally took with me. What is this? I'm gonna be a broken record. Don't hate me, but I have to, you guys. I have to. My O for highlighter. I have to. Why? Because I've literally hit pan. That's how much I use this thing. Is that it's their blush strips illuminating, and you have 4 different colors, and I would use each of these 2 for eyeshadows. If I was out with my boyfriend and we were out, because we rented a car in Ireland, that was such an experience. Driving on the opposite side of the road, let me tell you, that's a whole nother video. But if I was in the car and I had to kind of do my makeup, and oh my gosh, I forgot my blush, or I needed to touch up for some reason, I could use this pink color or this color and kind of the bronzy color and the pink, mix it together and apply it for some blush. You can use it for so many things. And like I said, eyeshadow, I use the white color to highlight the inner corners of my eyes as an all over base color and underbrow highlighter. This white, what you see here, the nail polish that I brought with me was Sinful Colors in Snow Me White. Yeah, Snow Me White. I brought this with me. I didn't know what nail polish I wanted to bring. I just knew that white would kind of go with everything. So I brought this one with me, and this is what I wore. And I had this on my toenails, where it's like your toenails can go through like a nuclear explosion and the nail polish will still be there. No joke. This polish I got back, and still my toenails, my paint hadn't chipped off my toenails. It literally was still on my toes, and it hadn't, until I took the polish off, this had not budged. So if you're looking for a really good white, I love this white because it's really a very pigmented. Then these 2 glosses, you guys have heard me talk about Fiji like a broken record, but I'm gonna need a new one because this is pretty much gone. Yeah, Fiji. I wore a certain lip cocktail. As you guys can see, I've been really loving this kind of a pink, like a not hot pink, but kind of a raspberry, bright pink kind of look. And that's something so new for me because I only ever wore frosties or kind of nude colors. So I always thought I'd look like a crackhead Barbie if I wore like bright pinks. So, but I kind of am really loving it. So I'm wearing these a lot. So Fiji, I wore all the time in Europe. This was the only gloss I brought with me. The gloss I have been loving is Raspberry Sherbet by Gerard. I have it on today. I love this color. Love it. It's just a really pretty raspberry. Like I said, it's just, I love their glosses. I just do. I love their glosses. I'm a Gerard junkie. That's it. Pacifica's Island Vanilla Perfume. I kept it in the box because I really think their boxes are super pretty. I have 3 Pacifica perfumes, and I am obsessed with each one. This is the one that I took with me to Europe because I only wanted to take 1 bottle. I was afraid. I've had so many girlfriends that I know who have traveled internationally and have had perfumes stolen out of their bags. And also they break and whatever else. The thing that I also loved about this is only a 1 ounce. So you can carry this on as well, which is great. And the awesome thing about Pacifica, if any of you know, is that it's all natural. And they're cruelty-free, vegan, free of parabens, sulfates, and propylene glycol, and inspired by the luscious Tahitian islands, this beautifully sophisticated exotic blend of Tahitian vanilla, Loved for its fruity and slightly floral aroma, is anchored with creamy, rich bourbon vanilla. This smells so good. It's tea here. When I left, it was full. I used this. Oh my God. It is exactly what is so warm. This vanilla is warm and sexy. It's not a candy. It's a very kind of sensual, like a bourbon vanilla. Oh my God, it smells so good. Every time I wore this, like I said, was backstage constantly with my boyfriend, meeting people, and everybody who I hugged or said, they're like, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And I'm like, oh, wow. It's always nice when people tell you smell good, because you're always wondering, like, okay, am I like humming on high? Like, do I have bow? And every time I come downstairs, oh, look at my little thingies. Every time I come downstairs, my boyfriend's always like, oh, you just smell like Hawaii. My cat, if you guys followed me anywhere on social media, you guys saw this thing on my head so much, and you have seen it on my head since. For some reason, when I put it on, it just darkens the whole room, and I don't know why. It just does. Let's talk quickly, so I can it's not so dark in here. Like this is the perfect thing to throw on your head if, like, your dry shampoo or whatever, and you just need to throw something on to look cute, or if you have roots like I do. It covers half the root, and it covers the grease off the back of your head. Yeah. And I wore this so much when I didn't want to have to do my hair. I threw on this braid and this hat, and since I've been back, I'm still rocking it because I love this look. A couple months ago, I think it was around my birthday, I picked this up at Forever 21, and these hats are so in trend right now, so you can basically find them anywhere. Lastly, I'm going to mention, without touching the bottom of these, because Lord Jesus, they have been through war. Seriously. My Just Fab boots. I wore these so much. We're talking hiking, walking 10 miles a day, if not more, hiking mountains. My boyfriend and I are huge Game of Thrones fans, and we went on the Game of Thrones tour. Yeah, we geeked out. And I didn't know it was going to be like you're going to go hiking through forests and hills. And I had these on. Perfect. Feet never hurt ever. I wore these all over Europe. I never brought hiking shoes or like walking shoes, tennis shoes, or any of that. I wore these. Yeah. And I also have my flip-flops. Nothing like these in terms of comfort, wear, and quality. Amazing. Just Fab. The quality of their shoes are truly amazing. That's it, guys. I know that this favorites video was a million years long, but I just had so much to show you guys of the stuff that I took with me to Europe and that I used, and that literally the traveling that I did and the go and all that stuff stood up to like amazingness, and I just had to mention it in my favorites. I couldn't not. Like, there's so many things I left out that I didn't mention because I didn't want this to be that long, but hey, they're favorites and I have to mention them. So that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please be kind to each other always, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye!